Inglewood, California. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. Los Angeles Rams taking on Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012.
Whenever you think about the Seattle Seahawks, one of the first things that pops to mind is how well they run the football and how much they like doing it. But you have to also look at how well Russell Wilson has played at the quarterback spot. Hasn't just been a game manager. Last year, over 4,100 yards passing, the second most in his career. 31 touchdown passes and took care of the ball as well because he threw just 5 interceptions. If you need to open things up, Russell Wilson can get it done.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. See him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
To the 49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On 1st down, Wilson. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Seattle.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
1st and goal from the 6. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. shotgun. Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on fourth down. It's Jason Myers.
28-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
Seahawks 3, Rams nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
The Rams ready to take over on offense, and they will do so behind the first overall pick in the 2016 draft. Now he's in season number 5 out of Cal. It's Jared Goff.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Goff throwing complete here to Jefferson. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, here's Goff. Got an open man, finding Jefferson. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
41-yard line.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
17-yard.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump the ball for their rep.
And this is going to be intercepted. Trey Flowers. Stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Hyde. A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And this defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Now they nab the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first.
6-0.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? And this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Jared Goff for the Rams headed back onto the field, and he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1.
6. Rams, nothing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Goff. Got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's another Ram.
Now a first down throw. Goff. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of them, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
Rams 3.
So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. We've had 3 so far.
Well, this is a football game, right?
It is.
How you like that one, huh? You like where I went with that? How about that?
I like it.
Okay, but hey, let's face it. In this game right now, both defenses have responded well. They're trying to hold the line on this. You just wonder if anyone can break through with a touchdown and put some pressure on their opposition.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 26. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Wilson's
a gain of 6 there on first.
DK Metcalf. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he finds Penny. It's a gain of 5. And it'll make it 2nd down. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 47.
They run it with Carson. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the 1st down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. but he also hears that second voice in his head, his head coach and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First down, Seattle.
Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. That is caught at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Defense. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, and you just can't do that. 15 yards on the roughing the kicker call.
Absolutely inexcusable. The kicker's in a defenseless position, and he just gets taken out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
L.A. set to take over again on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Defense.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Goff on the draw play to Henderson. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 50, it's Goff. And quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
3rd and 2.
Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he stopped immediately there.
Here's the ball carrier.
The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Woods. The 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of
the last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. First down, L.A. Goff finding Reynolds there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run here with Akers. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier. Jaron Reed on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup.
From the 22, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
intended for.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on third down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Russell Wilson and the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They run high. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Carson. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Gets around him. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team. Maybe get him back into the ballgame or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. On 2nd and 10, Goff. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a run with Akers on second down.
Number 23, Cam Akers.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. His guys lead, though by only a field goal. Still anybody's game. As we send it back to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason we're down. Overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Van Jefferson, the rookie wideout, the intended target. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. Not much there, only a yard.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Goff.
4.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down, and
there's Goff. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
a loss of 7.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
yard.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So that penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal line. After the penalty, it's Penny. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Michael Walker is in on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, Wilson. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but it
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. Punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On second down, Akers. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 27. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On first down, it's gone.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Goff will get this to Akers out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third and goal.
Now Goff on third and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Sam Sloman for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
13.
Kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20.
Seattle again getting ready to take over offensively. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
5 yards on the catch there brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
10-yard loss on the play.
Russell Wilson gets sacked, and he tied for the most sacks in the NFL last season with 48 in total. But Seattle likes to throw the ball deep. So that means you're going to take more time to get the ball downfield. Sometimes the offensive line can't hold up, and he ends up hitting the deck on those plays.
Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
But plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd. And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
44-yard line.
On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter from Las Vegas. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. He starts with a give to Akers. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Goff. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 13.
3rd and long. It's Goff. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. He's hoping to channel his first half play. They had the lead at halftime, was playing well. Flip the script here in the 3rd quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember,
weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
We'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive.
Brings up second.
They run again with Carson. They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. From the gun, it's Wilson. Took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Shifts by him. Here comes Webster. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Here's Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Looking again in the direction of Woods, and it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Goff. Out left, he's got it to Everett. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff now looks to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Complete, Jefferson to target. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
18-yard line.
So the offense, a little antsy, the flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down.
Yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Again, Goff. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Goff. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. 3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll look to run with Akers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's in the 4th quarter down in Miami. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
5 now. Goff. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
A 7-yard line.
Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Now Goff. They got him in. It's Woods. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll get 34 yards there. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Goff now to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Makes the score Rams 27, Seahawks 13.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's caught by Hollister. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. 20.
Wilson's pass complete.
DK Metcalf, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick
This
off.
game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
1-yard line.
Thrown over the middle, but it's incomplete. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
And 4.
Here's Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. Now he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He's at the 30, 10, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And the lead is up to 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. By Darrell Henderson's touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 20.
So Wilson and the Seahawks down by 2 touchdowns, 2:15 remaining. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
It's a game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he finds Penny. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And he finds his man, the tight end Olsen.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That's caught by Penny. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson's
not much there, only a yard. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And he completed 7 straight passes before that one as it falls incomplete and puts a halt to that streak.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. To throw again is Wilson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And they will take a knee here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Los Angeles, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Day.